So as you've probably guessed from the title of this film, I've made a documentary and I'm on my way now to the place where I first decided to go ahead with the project. And here it is. It was at this viewpoint in the middle of COVID where I decided that I wanted to make a documentary. And so I finished the trailer a few days ago, and I think before I talk about how the film happened and what it's all about, I'm just going to run the trailer. Let's run the trailer.
هلا هلاجي هو طلع مش رضيان او مش حبا في انه يطلع يغادر بلده، فالظروف اللي خلت السوريين يطلعوا فانه يتساعدوا. يعني كان كثير مأساوي بالنسبة لي، خاصة انه اسرتي وعائلتي واطفالي، يعني كانوا عندي الاطفال. ضغوط علي، صار ضغوط علي كثير كوني انه انا ضابط بالجيش. أول نهار كان 4/6/2013. حسيت انه خلقت من جديد، حسيت انه دخلت حياة جديدة. أسسته مشان نجمع العيلة كلها ونستمر بالجروب الكل مع بعض.
Film, as you probably gathered from the trailer, follows a man called Mahmoud from his childhood in Aleppo on to becoming a colonel in the Syrian war, his escape from Syria across to Turkey and then finally resettling in the UK. The film is not a political take on any of these big events that happened in Mahmoud's life. It's just a personal take on forced migration and the challenges that Mahmoud and his family faced. So the story kind of started for me in 2017 when I was travelling in Greece, and it was right in the height of the refugee crisis. Refugees were trying to get across from Turkey into Greece, and I met many of them just walking on the streets. I also had some friends who were working with the Red Cross, and I was able to go to some refugee camps and experience just how tragic and difficult a situation many of these people were living in. At the time I was living in Morocco, and when I got back there I quickly learned how important Morocco is as a passage for migrants trying to get from West Africa into Europe. I became friends with many of these refugees who, like me, were young guys and but living in such difficult situations. Many of them had tried to get across to Ceuta in Spain and not been able to be successful, so they were then stuck in Morocco with no money, no chances really of getting to Europe and no way of getting home. Before I head back in, I just want to say this film is going to be the first in a series of films I'm going to be making about migration. I want to tell the stories from both sides, so I'm going to be filming in Morocco and then filming again here in Europe. I want to see people who are trying to get to Europe, their motivations, and people who have already moved here and how they're settling in. The next one is planned for this winter. And if you want to see my film with Mahmoud. I'm doing a premiere in Liverpool in September before I release it online. It'll be on Vimeo and then also here on YouTube. So thank you for all of the support. It's been a great project. I've really enjoyed every step of the way and I can't wait for people to watch it. Okay, bye.